Extreme content. What's going on, bro? Hit that like button as you guys come in. Hit that like button. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. Going down a rabbit hole of I don't know what the hell I done got myself into. We're covering these guys, man. The Zoe Pound, the not Zoe Pound. We gonna figure it out though. I didn't talk to a couple of different sides, and we gonna I'm gonna at least put the evidence, all the details out on the table, and y'all can come to your own conclusions. I didn't really know nothing about Zoe Pound until like I heard Lil Wayne talking about it back in the day. And then I saw a documentary that was done on YouTube maybe about 5 or 6 years ago. But I saw it and didn't think anything more about it. I know some Zoes or knew some Zoes, but I didn't know much about Zoe Pound. All right, cool. Thanks, Extreme Content. Appreciate you tuning in on this Sunday. Just getting my coffee from one of my favorite spots, Lucky Coffee in the D. If you ever in the D, come check out Lucky Coffee. They got good coffee. My main spot is downtown called Madcap, but the Lions are playing today. I ain't going down there, boy. I ain't going downtown. It's gonna be crazy down there. So I stayed away from Madcap for today. But yeah, Zoe Pound. Zoe Pound is what we're going down today. We're going down the rabbit hole of Zoe Pound, the infamous Zoe Pound. It's from my understanding, it's kind of different meanings for Zoe Pound. Zoe Pound is almost like a music group, a group of rappers, or a rapper clique. Then you got like I don't even know if they want to call themselves a gang. I'm in talks with one of the founding members. That's gonna be interesting to get him on and get his side of the story because he's got conflict. He's saying that two people that are present online now are not telling the truth, or like I don't know, man. I don't understand it. I guess it's just the internet, right? Like on the internet, you're able to get on and say whoever you want to say you are. It's very easy for you to say whoever you say you are without any real friction. The only friction you're gonna get is if you see these people in the streets. And how likely is that? Not very likely. Extreme Content says, "Oh, I got my boy Hyben in the building. I've only heard of Zoe Pound gang in Florida from a documentary. Never met any. I've never met any Zoe Pound gangsters either. I just know some Zoes. It's so funny. The story about a Zoe. I didn't even know he was Haitian. That's how ignorant I was, man. It was back when I was like either in early in college. I'm hanging with this. I'm not hanging with him. He's really hanging with us. This young cat. I think I may have been. Me and my boys were maybe sophomores, juniors, and it was a freshman dude that was trying to hang around us. And I thought he was just black. I didn't know he was Haitian. I'm like, damn, Haitians, y'all look black to me. But yeah, he was a Zoe. Never, and I didn't find out until like a year later. I was like, damn, his name was Fritz too. A lot of Haitians got got the name Fritz. But yeah, that's one guy I know. There's another person I know as well. I won't really speak on him, but yeah, I don't know no Zoe Pound gangsters. 5252 BTC in the building. What's going on, bro? So as y'all probably know, well, my members know 5252 is a member. Shout out to him. Holla at him. I did release the full video or interview I did with Chatta Zoe Pound. Um, Very interesting story. He went from doing 30 years or actually facing life as a minor to getting out after 30 years. I don't think any person should be in jail as a minor for life. At 12 years old, nah. Your frontal cortex doesn't develop until you're about late 20s as a male adult, 25, late 20s. Some say even like 30s, early 30s. So no way should a 12-year-old be sentenced to life. AI Griffin the building. What's going on, bro? What's your ride? This is RS, Audi RS7. Um, you love that big homie interview, huh? Yeah, that was a great interview. That's another great interview. Great interview. That guy is, man, he's cracking numbers online right now. Like he just did over 4 million views with the mobster guy, Michael Francis, I think his name is, ex-mob guy. He just cracked 4 million views with him. I've got some more crazy interviews lined up as well, so watch out for those. I enjoy doing interviews. I actually used to do more interviews because I enjoy interviews more than anything else because I just like talking to people and getting their story and having a conversation. Extreme Contest said that's more than my lifetime. Isn't that crazy, bro? Crazy, man. So these Zoes, man. So how I got down this rabbit hole. I was sitting up one night watching what was I watching? I don't even watch Vlad too much anymore. I don't know why. I don't really like Vlad interviews anymore. So I think I was watching Cam Capone News. Shout out to Cam Capone News. I think I was watching his first. I saw Ali Zoe Adam on Cam Capone News. That's where I first saw him. So when I saw a snippet from there, I'm like, this guy is intriguing. Like he's got a personality. You can't deny that. Like a lot of Zoe Pound people, original people in Miami are really coming down on Ali because this guy, they're saying that he's not Zoe Pound. He may be Haitian, he may be a Zoe, but he's not Zoe Pound. There's a difference. So he's from Carroll City. Out there with Rick Ross, I think is from Carroll City as well. So he's from Carroll City and had motion out there, but he's at least Vlad TV introduces him right off the bat. Welcome, Zoe Pound founder Ali Zoe Adams. That's how he introduced him. Now people say that are on Ali's side are saying, well, he didn't say that he was the founder of Zoe Pound. He's, you know, that was Vlad. Well, I don't know. I haven't read any of his books. He's got a lot of, he's published a lot of books over the last 18 years while in jail about various Zoe Pound activities and stuff. One book allegedly has been stolen by by Ali, written by Chatta Zoe Pound himself. So you'll be getting another clip coming out today from the Chatta Zoe Pound interview. Crazy. He is suing him right now for 40 million. Now we know he won't ever get that, but it at least it will jam Ali up. So Ali, man, if you watching this, you listening to this, don't just ignore him, man. That boy is don't let that be a judgment by default. And now you got 40 millions or a fraction of that 40 million because the lawsuit was spread across multiple individuals and companies. You don't want to have that on your head, bro, because anything you do coming out the gate, out of jail, because you got a lot of motion right now, anything you do is going to be subject to liens and all that type of stuff. Extreme Content said, that's how I found your channel. An interview, I think, with Ben Crypto, if I'm not mistaken, or Crypto Face. Man, I've interviewed a lot of people, bro. Like a lot, mostly in the crypto space, like legendary people in the space. I know a lot of people, legendary people in the space, and they know me in crypto and in finance too. I mean, I've had Robert Kiyosaki on. I'm gonna get him back on soon. Um, I just wasn't motivated to do interviews for a while, for a couple of years, because I just wasn't interested in. I have to be interested in doing an interview with someone or on a topic. Because if I'm not interested, I'm not doing an interview. Because I don't just do interviews to just cloud up and get views, and you know that ain't my style. I really don't care about that. But I do interviews when I'm very interested in a topic and I want to talk to that individual. Because I typically have questions that most people skip over. I'm not saying I'm a Joe Rogan, but I'm just saying, voice crypto in the building. That's how I found Cab with the old school car vids. Play the great in the building. Yeah, I used to do the man. This is how I started YouTube on the car videos. Mm, might have to start taking it back to the car videos, y'all. Those were classic. Yeah, that was classic for sure. So yeah, I mean, I've had people like Andreas Antonopoulos on, Max Kaiser, multiple times. That's my homie Max. Brock Pierce, a very controversial Brock Pierce, one of the board members on the Bitcoin Foundation, early investor in Bitcoin, billionaire guy in Bitcoin now, for sure, multiple billions. um, can't forget Reggie Middleton. Reggie, where you at, bro? We supposed to be linking up, man. You making it difficult. So Reggie's my guy. I actually went out to New York and visited him off the record. We did go live for a quick minute, but I just went out there. I was out there for something else and pulled up on him in Best Eye. Great time with him. Smart individual. They're doing him wrong. So I wish the best for him, and he get his because he's old. He's definitely old. Cars and crypto. All right, I got you, bro. You must be chilling at your house. I know you're not sitting on side of the road in Detroit. Why not? Why not? I ain't got the soundboard on me. I got the real thing on me today. I don't have a gun do. I ain't got the soundboard. Nah, man, it's all good, bro. Like Detroit is violent. It is very violent. You just got to know where to go, and when not to go. You know. But every metro city is violent. Is crime is high. I respect any hood, any city, man. Y'all, I mean, every city gets busy. We just get, a little bit more busy. Oh man. So, let me see. Turn this down. Yeah, we just get a little bit more busy. But every city is. I've been seeing some videos and documentaries on docuseries about Alabama, how Alabama's going crazy. So it's cities and violence everywhere, and you just gotta know how to move around, man. Just gotta know how to move around. All right, crypto in the building. I need my soundboard, y'all. I gotta get a portable soundboard. Rice, what's good, baby? You want to jump on? Let me know if you want to jump on, Rice. I got a link for you. I'm doing this from YouTube, but I got a link. I said I would allow people to jump on, so I got a link if you want to jump on. Yeah, digital asset DJ, man. I mean, everywhere. Fucking America's crumbling. We're falling apart. Crime is on the rise. But I will say, I'm for guns. I'm for guns all day long. I know, you know, other countries like UK and stuff, the crime rate is much lower, but you can't. It's too late. You can't take the guns away. You can't take the guns away. We too far down that hole. Didn't you do a link up with Waters Above, crypto dude? Yep, yep. Thanks to Rice. All right, Rice, hit me up, bro. It's Sunday. I guess I'll be doing some editing, putting out some more clips later. But yeah, hit me up, bro. Yeah, Waters Above. We know him thanks to Rice. He put that together. He's interviewed Waters Above a few times. Maybe I should get him back on as well. Probably will do that. I'm growing the beard out too. Why not? It's winter. Time to get grizzly on them. Justine, what's going on? AI Griff said, I I took a friend down to the game and he took me to where he grew up. We ate some White Castle, not sure where it was, but I fuck White Castle. That's some horrible food, bro. Stop eating that shit. Bad for you, boy. No fast food, man. Don't eat none of that fast food. Yeah, man. Me and Rice got something coming soon. What is Waters talking about? Waters Above, AI Griff. Is he has he been spot on his predictions or what? What has he been saying lately? Because I haven't been having a chance to really, watch his stuff. So what kind of cigar? So we're gonna get back to the Zoe Pound stuff. This is a Byron. This is a Byron. This is a 4-year Byron, 4-year, I think. See that? It's good shit right there, boy. For real smokers. For real smokers right here. So yeah, the Zoe Pound thing is interesting because I've been talking to a couple of the members. Um, I've talked to Chatta Zoe Pound, the guy that wrote a book that was allegedly stolen from him by Ali Zoe Adam while they were both in jail. Now, Chatta got out 2, 3 years ago before Ali Zoe did. And when he got out, he started talking about Ali is a snitch. He stole my book. He's not a real Zoe Pound member. Um, et cetera, et cetera. So I've been in talks with a lot of the guys, man, and what I really would love to do is to get Chatta Zoe Pound and Ali Zoe Adam on a versus. They can go. I'll be the moderator, and they just go at it. I would really love, cause see, this is what I like when we can talk mano y mano, straight up, you know, man to man. That's what I like. So I would love to see that. I don't know if that will happen, but I would love to see that. I would definitely love to see that. Oh, so AI Griff says Waters Above's XRP call was perfect to the date. That's crazy. Do I order them online, bro? I used to go to Chicago, just take trips to Chicago to go get them, because they only sold them in Chicago and Miami. So every time I was in Miami, I would stop by. There was a specific spot down there. There was a Byron authorized dealer. Every time I'm in Miami, I get me 4 or 5 of them, take with me. Uh, and then Chicago. Those are only 2 places I knew in the country that sold Byron. Now, Byron cigars, guys, what's special about Byron, and shout out to my guy, I'm drawing a blank on his name. I built a relationship with him in Chicago, the owner of Byron Cigars. Real cool dude, showed me a lot of love, took me through the members lounge area, rolled out the red carpet for me and didn't have to. And he didn't even know me. He just, real recognized real. So he showed me a lot of love. He was the rep or the main guy that was really pushing. He had a partnership with Byron Cigars and built a lounge, a super dope lounge out in Schaumburg, Illinois. Shout out to everybody in Illinois. But he was like, "Hey brother, I want you to try this cigar right here," because I was telling him the different cigars I smoke. So he knew I was a premium, like really into cigars. Like I know my cigars. He's like, "I want you to try this." I'm like, Byron, I've never heard it. He's like, "Try it." So I tried it. I said, "Wow." So Byron cigars are rolled with Peruvian tobacco. That's what makes it unique, and it is a unique flavor and taste. It doesn't taste like a Cuban Habano. It doesn't taste like a Nicaraguan or Dominican. No other cigar profile tobacco tastes like this Peruvian. So that's why I love them. Oh, Hyben, he's got a lawsuit for $40 million against Ali Zoe. Is smoking a hereditary thing? Little back baby ass. Haven't gotten into cigars. I don't smoke anything but cigars. I don't smoke squares. I don't smoke weed. Only cigars. Hereditary would mean like genetic. I don't think so, my G. Alcohol is. I don't really drink either. Now, alcohol can be a hereditary situation for your ass. Yeah, your daddy was an alcoholic, nigga. You could be an alcoholic. Round of applause. It's a possibility. Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. So let me poll the chat room. Has anyone does anyone know about Ali, Zoe, Adam, and his story and watch the interview on Vlad TV or Cam Capone? He's done, I want to say he's done one interview on Cam Capone, he's done one interview on Vlad, and he's done multiple interviews on Art of Dialogue. Shout out to Art of Dialogue too. I like his content. He gets a lot of good guests. He's probably the biggest hip hop culture interviewer in the game. He's broken a lot of good stories. So shout out to Art of Dialogue. I believe Art is from the D, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he lives here anymore, but I think he's from the D. Bro, AI Griff and Hyben. I'm gonna sit. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post on my community tab, my YouTube community tab. I'm going to post the interview that he did on Vlad. Y'all gotta watch that shit. The guy is hilarious. Jason Lynn's in the building. What's going on, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Yep. Who got 1 million views, AI Griff? On what video? Okay, so Ali Zoe is um he's a guy from Carroll City. He's a Haitian guy from Carroll City. Came from Haiti as a young kid, grew up and became a pretty influential, I want to say mob, but drug cartel type guy. Did a lot of drug activities in the 90s and early 2000s in Miami. So he had a lot of motion in Miami. He's the one that set Lil Wayne's Phantom on fire, the infamous Lil Wayne, Phantom situation. He's the one that did that. He knows Jimmy Henchman, Puff Daddy. He knows a lot of the music celebrities because he was trying to get into that space. But at any rate, at his height, he had like 100 something homes, multiple franchises. He was trying to clean his money up, and he ended up getting busted because, as we all know, none of that shit ever lasts. You got to get in and get out. And yeah, man, he got taken down. Supposed to do 30 years. Actually, was supposed to do life, but some. Um, so let me know if you guys can still hear me because I don't know if that messed the sound up. Wisdom Bars in the building. What's going on, bro? Jason Lynn's asked, so who's the real Zoe Pound? Chatta Zoe or Ali? Y'all want to? From what I'm hearing, neither. That's the fucked up part about. I'm just. I don't know who to believe. I don't know who to believe. I'm hearing that neither are Zoe Pound. Don't mean that these guys ain't the real deal as far as, ain't street cats and, won't put the murder game down or hadn't put the murder game down. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying none of that. But from, I got three different sides of the story, ladies and gents, and I just want to hear. I'm nosy. I'm a nosy ass. Listen, I'm an Aries. Aries are nosy. I want to know everything. I don't want to be left out the loop. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm like trying to figure out what's really going on here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this Zoe Pound business. So your HOA, I don't know who to believe, right? So Digital Asset said, thanks for the breakdown on Zoe. Sounds, I thought Zoe Pound was a new weed. Right. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. The stories that this guy Ali has is phenomenal. Like he's dated Foxy Brown. He shot Suge Knight. Yo, the stories never end with this guy, bro. And when I say stories, I don't mean lies as far as who he's interacted with in the celebrity world and in the entertainment world. I'm not saying in stories as in lies, but just the actual recanting of his life and stories. But again, the issue is, or at least what I'm hearing from various people, Chatta Zoe saying he's not he's a snitch. That's Chatta Zoe's side. Chatta Zoe Pound is saying that Ali is a snitch and he stole his book that he wrote, The Making of a Zoe, I think it is. The Making of a Zoe or something like that. The Making of Zoe Pound or something. I can't remember the exact title. I know he gonna hate me for that. But how Michigan, how Michigan in the building. What's going on? Um, so Shada Zoe saying that Ali is a snitch and stole his book and not a Zoe Pound. Ali is saying about Shada Zoe that he didn't steal his book and the truth will come out. This is what happens when you try to help people out. Then you got another person that I won't mention saying that both of these niggas ain't Zoe Pound. Boy, the internet, man, I tell you the truth. It's the best invention. It is the best invention. Bunch of craziness. Let's see. Big homie was going in with that live with Sean Atwood. I posted in chat. I didn't see that one. I had to check that one out. I started to watch it, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I will be posting the full interview with Big Homie probably at this point. It'll probably be like Tuesday or Wednesday for the non-members. Remember, the members already got it. Become a member so you can get all the access to all the interviews right away. Um, I dropped the full interview of Shot of Zoe Pound as well. So check that out. That's already locked and loaded and ready for you members. Plus, members, y'all get a free spin every month. I mean, every week, every Monday. Tomorrow, we're doing it again. $50 giveaway. So become a member or super chat. Big homie is a very cool dude, y'all. I've been talking to him offline, back and forth. Cool ass dude, man. TK Kirkland. Who raised you? Yeah, Lil Bag Baby, his life is definitely a movie. I wouldn't be shocked if it becomes a movie. Yep. Jason Lance. You know, it's so funny, bro. Y'all, I got a story for y'all. This is again, when Terrence Williams Gangster got out, on a very, very intriguing story. And again, I love intriguing stories. And when I see a story, I want to interview you. I hit up Terrence Gangster. He hit me back. We talked. This guy wanted. I showed my girl this the other day just so she. Let me see if I can bring this up real quick because I gotta have this. I gotta have. All right, all right, I'm back. Y'all see me? Let me know if y'all can see me. All right, babe. We live, babe. We live. We live. I had to go back and look on Instagram. This guy, hey, again, no knock to him. Get your money. I'm sure he got it. I'm sure he ran the bag up. When you do a Vlad, like when you get out of jail, this is the rapper gangster kit. This is the starter kit after getting out of jail. If you can do this, you're on your way. You get out of jail, you go do Vlad, and then you take off. And then you run the circuit of all the podcasters, and you make your money. And then you start your own podcast. That's the script. That's the blueprint. So Terrence Gangster did that. He got out of jail, jumped on Vlad, did pretty well. Then he did double back on Vlad again. Because Terrence Gangster Williams is Baby from Cash Money's half brother. From my understanding, though, someone told me that he's not even his half brother. They just call themselves brothers. I don't know. I would actually I would give more credence to the person who told me this. I'm not going to say his name because he know all them and grew up down there and was a terror. He was a terrorist back then in New Orleans. Let me see if I can do this real quick, y'all. All right. So, yeah, he told me that he's not even his half brother. But at any rate, Terrence Gangster, phenomenal story. Didn't even know about him. Didn't know he helped start Cash Money. I didn't know he was a lot of the muscle behind Cash Money and the terror that went on down there in New Orleans back then. You know, they say BG, right? BG, that's baby gangster, because he was like baby gangster Terrence Williams. He was like the little Terrence Williams, whatever. So very well respected in New Orleans and everything. At any rate, I hit him up like, yo, I love your story. I got questions that I feel like nobody has asked you. And he hit me back. He said, oh, no doubt. You know, I can come on. All right. I said, all right, bet. He's like, I want y'all to guess. I'm not even gonna tell you. I want y'all to guess how much he I want you to guess how much for half an hour, because he gave me 3 prices: 15 minutes, half an hour, an hour. I want y'all to guess the half an hour prices. I'm just gonna let y'all guess first. Jason Lynn says 10K. 10K for what? An hour or half an hour? Extreme says 15K. What's up, Woo? Oh, okay, I got y'all. I got y'all. Y'all actually not too far off. So he wanted 2,500 for half an hour and 5 G's for an hour. Now, I don't pay for interviews. I don't pay for interviews. If you don't want to mess with me just on the strength, then it is what it is, you know. I'm not paying for interviews, bro. I'm not paying for interviews. Reason I don't pay for interviews is because when you pay for interviews, now it's a different vibe. It'd be different if I was bringing you in. So if I'm bringing you in to my city, sure, I'll fly you out, comp you for, pay for your flight and your hotel. Cool. But paying for an interview over the net when your ass ain't gotta do much of nothing but turn that damn camera on, you ain't even gotta wash your ass or brush your teeth. You just gotta turn the camera on. Nah, can't do it, homie. Can't do it. Hey, Hyben said, I bet he wanted it up front too. Brother, we didn't even get that far. I shut that down. I don't even know. It was rude. I don't think I responded. I should have responded after he sent that. I don't think I responded. I felt so taken aback. I felt so taken aback, y'all. I didn't even respond. Yeah, Rice, Tate. I remember we reached out to Tate. Tate wanted 50K. Might be worth it. Might be worth it. Me and Rice actually kind of like, I think we might want to do 50K. Because you got to think, with Tate, 50K for Tate when we were reaching out to him might have been worth it. Might have been worth it. Because we would have probably, Rice, wouldn't you agree? We probably would have done 1 million views at minimum. What do Tate videos do? Oh my God, Billy Carson crashing out, y'all. Oh, not my forbidden fruit going rotten on us. That's crazy. Billy looking bad, y'all. And I don't even understand, like, me and Rice were gonna have this conversation. Like, I'm not a I used to be really deep into religion. I'm a spiritual person now. Um, but I'm not a believer of the current modern day Bible that is presented to us. It's a lot of holes in it, and it's a lot. If you go down, we talking about Zoe Pound right now. We go down the Bible rabbit hole. That's a whole nother conversation we can have. So a lot of what, in my opinion, what Billy talks about actually is true. But I think he got caught with his pants down because he was saying something about the Sinai Bible, and you got to come listen when you're that large, when you have that much motion, and you have that many eyes on you, you got to really come with facts. You can't be slipping up. To whom much is given, much is required. So the more you have that's given to you as far as fame and attention, the more is required of you. So you got to be on your P's and Q's. So yeah, he butchered that shit. Then he tried to double back and ring the guy doorbell. What the hell? Man, they called it. He was debating an apologist, a guy who was studied in the biblical text and everything. And he really screwed himself over on that one. Let me see what's this. Okay, show. Let's see what Rice said here. Another another moderator just handled this. Okay, cool. Billy lost a debate, turned into a bitch, suing people and deleting videos. Carson got stumped. CB. Yeah, he did get stumped. And he shouldn't have, was what I'm saying. He lost and he didn't even need to lie. He lied about his research and wouldn't let people fact check him. Billy charges 50K for a debate. That's stupid. That's crazy. That's crazy. I will say, like Billy Carson, it was always something off. I couldn't put my finger on, like, a lot of stuff he talked about was definitely, to me, facts. I mean, I've gone down that rabbit hole before, knowing really about Billy like that. So I know what he's talking about, guys. Like, I'm sorry, man. I mean, the Bible is not the end all be all. There were many texts way before, thousands and thousands of years before the Bible. Manuscripts dating well before the scrolls, the Red Sea Scrolls. Like, it, it's a lot of holes in that whole situation. So he's not wrong, but he's wrong for not actually doing the research or lying about research that he's done and he hasn't done. So they pulled his card on it, I guess. Billy was selling angel checks. Not wolf tickets, angel checks. I've never heard that one. Yeah, you got Greek tablets, Atlantis. You got the ancient civilizations out of Ethiopia, the motherland, the Anunnaki. I mean, you got so much that predated. Even you go over to India, and I can't say the name of the text, the secret text, and whatnot. I can't remember how to pronounce that, but they predate the Bible, guys, by thousands and thousands of years. And a lot of the stuff that is in the Bible has been copied from those texts that predated it. So I could never use that as, I'm not saying it's not a good book. It's a good book and there's a lot of lessons to be learned in that book for sure. But is it a holy book written by the hand of God or inspired by the people through God to write it? Nah, nah. And I took a college course on the Torah, and it's interesting how Jews look at the Bible and all that whole history of the Torah and how things were passed down by oral tradition. And it's a lot, man. It's a lot. You got to really dive deep into it if you want to. See, I like Graham Hancock. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Billy isn't wrong, man. Like, but he is wrong at the same time. You know what I mean? The Talmud. Yes, I studied that in that course that I took. Yep. The real James in the building. What I think about quantum computers in 20 years, hacking big in 20 years. I gotta do like Rico and paid in full. 20 years? Nah, 20 days, B. 20 days. Yeah, it's good. They're gonna crack it. Google just came out with their new chip. I don't know if y'all saw that. Yeah, they're gonna crack it, bro. They're gonna crack it. Google's new chip. So there's this test that quantum chips do. Like it's a computational test that they do. Um, that this computational test on traditional chips, current traditional chips, non-quantum chips, takes like I want to say like 3.5 billion years to complete. Well, this new chip just completed it in like 5 hours. 5 hours, bro. Yeah. This new quantum qubit chip that Google has completed it in 5 hours, which would have taken the most powerful non-quantum qubit chip today would take like 3.5 billion years to complete. Voice Crypto says, so what you saying, we're going to be poor? Uh, you ain't gonna be poor because they crack Bitcoin. You're gonna be poor because AI gonna take all your damn jobs. This shit is ridiculous, man. I was just interviewed on what was it, on Thursday or Wednesday of this week. I was interviewed on the Storage Institute. Storage Institute. You guys know Storage Coin. Well, the Institute interviewed me, and that's what I was telling. I was telling her. Shout out to Yoga Boss. I was telling her the same feeling I had when I found out about Bitcoin 11 years ago and started getting into Bitcoin 11 years ago is the same feeling that I have about AI, meaning the disruption and game changer that it is. You know? So yeah, the AI world is bigger, it's going to have a bigger impact in your day-to-day world than cryptocurrencies, both monetarily and professionally, meaning like in your career, which is monetarily too. But I don't know what to tell y'all. Universal income is an option, a dangerous option. There's actually a better option that I heard from Brett Weinstein. Not Brett, I'm sorry, his brother, Eric Weinstein. I would love to get him on, boy. That guy, man, both of them. I love talking to people that are like 10 times smarter than I am, boy. That's just, man, I would love to get him on. But he brought up a concept that he didn't create, but I didn't know about. I can't remember the name right now, but there's a concept, and I was on another channel earlier this week that was on the interview for the standard.io. They interviewed me, I couldn't think of the name then, but there's a concept, guys, where instead of UBI, where there's some like universal basic income for everyone to sustain themselves because there are no jobs left because the AI is taking all of them. Instead of that model, which is dangerous because if you allow the government to, if you allow the government or if you allow yourself to depend on the government to survive, to eat, then you also depend on them, or you can't fight back when they decide to make a policy change or implement a new policy that's draconian, right? That's big brotherish, that's 1984ish. You won't be able to say no because you need the money. You're reliant on the government. Your livelihood is reliant on them. So we cannot go down that road. But at any rate, the concept that Eric Weinstein talked about was I wish I knew the name, but essentially what happens is it's almost like what Elon does with carbon credits, where he sells his carbon credits to other companies, right? He makes a lot of money. Tesla makes a lot of money off carbon credits. So it's like that, but for your own skill sets. So if I'm a programmer, right? If I'm a programmer, I have X amount of programming credits that's allotted to me within the system. If Google wants to lay off a whole bunch of programmers, engineers, well, they can do that, but they have to buy engineer credits, software engineering credits or data engineering, whatever type of uh, job it is they're laying off. They have to buy credits to do that. So they have to buy the credits or lease the credits from you who was an engineer. So you get passive income from Google in lieu of human capital being in that building, in that office space. You get this, yeah, you don't work, but you're getting paid by Google because they're using some of your credits. When I heard that, I was like, damn, that's cold. That's gonna be cold. That's gonna be cold. So I could see something like, humans are innovative. We know how to innovate. And the free market will come with something good. We cannot go the way of universal basic income. A smaller government is what the founders of this country believe. And we have a huge government. We got the biggest government, bloated government. Our government is so bloated, we can't even, it's so much bureaucracy in our government, we can't even protect ourselves from drones because this we don't want to overstep this agency, and then this agency is over this part and this part and then that and this, and then look, we ain't doing shit. Ain't nobody doing nothing to protect these people in New Jersey and in New York because it's too much bureaucracy. It's crazy, man. As long as other crypto adapt and change their algo, they can protect themselves from quantum computers. But Bitcoin is done since it's decentralized. Bitcoin is going to have some issues. The other coins, yes, they're not going to be as big of a problem. Yeah. And then there are some coins out there that are already quantum resistant, but a little early to be quantum resistant when the shit is just moving at such a pace. Quantum resistant today is quantum uh quantum cracked tomorrow. So what is Joe Biden? What if Joe Biden sells the Bitcoin reserves before Trump is inaugurated? Joseph K. What's going on, bro? Who are those people? Carl Miller, Bill Cooper, Carl Lentz, CTTM. What is that? Cell frame. Okay. Joe Biden would rather send the Bitcoin to Ukraine. There you go. Round of applause for that. I'm gonna give me a soundboard for the car, y'all. I'm gonna give me a soundboard for the car. Yeah, he would. If he could, he would send that shit right to Ukraine. Nah, bro. These listen, these drones are the size of car garages. They're the size of some of them school buses. These ain't regular drones you get from Temu, homie. These ain't your Temu drones. These joints are huge. And when the local governments are putting their drones up to like they so the government agencies have this frequency where they can disable these drones. This shit is not disabling them. Matter of fact, it's disabling the cops drones. So, but again, more content coming, y'all, about Zoe Pound, because I've been captured by this story and the characters and people in it. So y'all gonna see more content coming from me on that. More interviews. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. More interviews coming out, and check out the Chatta Zoe. I'm gonna put a link in the community post to the original Ali Zoe Adam interview on Vlad TV, so y'all can check that out and get some background from that. And then yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm giving away $50, so 5252 BTC. Make sure you're in the building because you are a member. Jason Lins, I think you're a member. Make sure you're in the building, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, I'm giving away $50. Kodak is not Zoe Pound. He's Zoe Family Mafia, ZFM or something like that. He's not Zoe Pound. He's a different Zoe click. So it is what it is, y'all. Well, I'm about to get out of here. Again, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. I'll have some more videos out, some more clips out tonight. And yeah, make sure y'all share this live stream. I was hoping that we would get some of the Zoe people in here. They didn't drop in. I was trying to bait them, trying to bait them, trying to get them in here. They didn't want to jump in here. So uh we will see y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here, people. Holla.